All right, last video. So this one should be pretty short. So I'm not going to stall anymore. So we got a definition here. Two figures are similar if their sides have the same proportion. Now we're not talking about similar people, talking about similar shapes. All right. Another way of kind of looking at that is if a lot of times we talk about similar triangles. Again, they're almost the same, one's just bigger. So if this is A, this is B, and this is C, and this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. Z, if you'd like. We say that A is to X the same as B is to Y, which is also the same as C is to Z. And you can set up this in any pair. So when we have similar figures, any pair of ratios is going to be the same. All right? So that's what we're going to be doing in this one. Example number 3. Find X. We have two little triangles here, where this is X, this is 5/2, this is 7. Shout out, by the way, to all those dumb math jokes that were way funny 20 years ago for me. Like, X is right here. If you think that joke is funny, that's fine. I used to think it was funny too, but I've seen it a couple times. Repetition kind of kills humor in a little bit of situations. All right, this is 9, this is 11/2, and the other one is who knows. All right, so we need to set up a proportion. So we pick a pair of two things that we know, so 7 and 9, and then X and whatever's over there. So we'll say 7 is to 9, the same as X is to 11/2. And oh, what have we got here? We've got a complex fraction in the wild. All right. So it's not too important to deal with the complex fraction. Remember, we have two ways. You can write it as division, or you can multiply the top and the bottom by the LCD. Or you can say, let's not worry about the complex fraction yet, and let's just cross multiply this as a proportion. So we'll get 7 times 11/2 is equal to 9 times X. And then you just solve this. All right. So remember 7, we can think of that as 7/1. We're going to get 77/2 equals 9X. Dividing by 9 is the same as multiplying by 1/9. And then these two are going to cancel. And we'll have, I don't think 77 is divided by 9. Do we get 77/18? What a weird answer. I don't think that simplifies. 77 doesn't have any 77 doesn't have any 3s in it. It doesn't have any 2s in it. Well, I guess that's our answer. Beautiful problem. All right. So let's do one more. We're going to have the Statue of Liberty make a little appearance here. And Statue of Liberty is about 300 feet tall, apparently. Nikia is standing next to the statue, and she's casting a 6-foot shadow, but she's only 5 feet tall. So the question is, how long should the shadow of the statue be? So whenever you got a problem like this, when it's talking about shapes and objects, you should always draw a picture, all right? So we got the Statue of Liberty. It kind of looks like this or something, right? Just got a little flame. It's I don't really know what the Statue of Liberty looks like. All right, anyway, this Statue of Liberty is 305 feet tall. 305. And standing next to Nikia, who is much shorter. She is 5 feet tall. And she is casting a shadow that is 6 feet. So it's not immediately clear what the similar triangles are. But really what's happening is we have a similar, all right, we don't have room to write it here. But essentially, right, we have the big triangle, that's the statue. It's 305 feet tall, and we're curious about how long the shadow is. We have the little triangle. She is 5 feet tall, and her shadow is 6. So we got some similar triangles here. X is to 6, the same as 305 is to 5. And we'll be good to go. X is to 6, the same as 305 is to 5. The shadow is to the other shadow, the same as the height is to the other height. All right. Again, say X and 6, that's a pair. And then 305 and 5 are a pair as well. We're using all the colors today. I'm a color lover. So here we go. Wait, it looks a little rude. It does not. All right, this does not look like she's flipping you off. Come on. There's no way. And we just solve this. Let's cross multiply. So X times 5 is 5X. 6 times 305 is some number. 1830 maybe. Divide both sides by 5. And I don't want to do this in my head, so I'm not going to. 1830 divided by 5 is 366. The number of days in a leap year. And what are our units? Our units are feet. So the Statue of Liberty is casting a shadow 366 feet long. All right, and there, we'll get all the colors. The flame is going to be red. I don't think the flame is actually red, though. It's like a light or something. All right, I need to go to New York. It's in New York, right? Y'all could give me a hard time about this on Monday. That'll make me know that you watched the video. All right, bye-bye. Good luck. Do the work. Get to work.